All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the third episode of The Lonely Throne. This is a campaign setting that I have been working on for quite some time, and I've been blessed with an absolutely fantastic cast to keep the story going. My name is Noir. Thank you for coming to my channel. You can also find me on Twitch. Nope, Twitch is where you are. You can also find me on Twitter and YouTube as the YouTube. Nope, wow, the YouTube. I am very tired. The Noir Enigma. We're leaving it in. We're leaving it in. The YouTube Enigma. No, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube as the Noir Enigma. Let me get another sip of coffee because clearly I need it. So with that, let's put the spotlight where it belongs on my fantastic cast that I somehow duped to join me. So let's start. We're gonna go Zoom order. So let's go with the lovely D. Please tell us a little bit about yourself, how you feeling, and who you're playing, and where we can find you. That's a lot of questions.
Hi, I'm D. You can find me on Twitter at It's Riddler. You can find me on Twitch at It's Riddler with an LA at the end. And today I am playing Ade Zuko. And I'm excited to smash things with my great maul.
Alright, see, that's a professional intro. I don't know what the fuck I did. Let's see another example of a professional with the one, the only, Darby. How you feeling? Who you playing? Where can we find you? All that good stuff.
Bold of you to call me a professional, but I'm Darby. You can find me on Twitter as @DarbyPack, and I will be playing for you today, Little Orphan Arabella.
That's never gonna get old. Alright. And next in our order, we do have Anita. So, how you doing? Who you playing? Where can we find you? You know the usual.
Hi. I'm Anita. I'm okay, I guess. I've gone to the Noir Enigma School of No Sleeping and Working Too Hard. But you can find me on Twitch at Critical Misses. You can find me on Twitter at Anita and at Critical Misses, pretty much everywhere you go. And today I'm playing Jonas Stein.
Okay. It's very interesting to be on the other side of that foot, by the way, because I am well rested. And finally, we have Harper. Please tell us who you are, how you feel, who you play.
You know, I would never want to call you a liar, Noir, so I'm just going to believe that you're actually well rested.
I went to bed at 3 a.m.
Sure, Jan.
Yeah, okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Harper. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Harper Sona or Harper Sona Games on Twitter. I am a TTRPG podcaster along with the lovely Darby. And today I'll be playing Shosha Sistruris.
Is your name a reference to the Persona games?
Happy accident. I was trying to think of a pun that you could make with the name Harper, and because it's an internet persona, I said Harper Sona, except for some reason, @HarperSona is banned on Twitter, so here we are.
Is that a slur we don't know about? Okay, anyway. Last episode was pretty enlightening for a lot of our party. They're basically, it was the 2-day trip from Stoneheart to Nervay. We got some sparring action between Darby and Ade. Darby and Ade. Wow, it's gonna be an interesting show today. Between Arabella and Ade. A lot closer of a fight than some might imagine. Also on the trip, Arabella found some news that there's some unrest happening back in Stoneheart already. It's only been 2 days, but it looks like a couple of key players are making some moves. Maribel, Arabella's sister, has basically sold her family out to the Steins, Yenna's family, and murdered quite a few, or at least this is the information that's been passed on, murdered quite a few of the Chestnuts and married into the Stein family. Upon hearing this news, Arabella has joined forces with Yenna, determined to bring a resolution to this conflict upon their return home, if they make it home. Speaking of making it home, our session ended with Land Ho. Nervay is now in sight. After a couple of hours still on the sea, the captain of the ship is going to make his way to the four of you and go, "Alright, so here's the fucking deal. We've got Nervay in sight, but we've got a few places to land, according to your preference. You all think that you can manage to do a little bit of blending in, or should we try and get you as secluded as humanly possible? If we get you nice and secluded, you'll have a bit of a walk to meet your contact." And he hands you a map of where you can find the contact that has the signet for you. Or I could drop you off right by him, but you just lay low and don't cause any trouble. So how'd you like to do it?
I'd like a walk.
I don't really have a preference. So, it is up to the rest of you.
I, for one, would like to draw as little attention as possible to our party.
And you, Master One, what about yourself?
Yenna will look to Arabella and then just nod.
Alright, well, you see him gesture, and the ship slowly starts to turn. And you can see there's like a little bit of a port that they're turning away from. And there's a much smaller dock in the direction that they're heading. And I bring you all there. Give me just a second. Alright, everybody, so you have been smuggled into the smaller dock in Nervay. As he lets you off into the dock with a little dinghy that you'll be using to get to the shore, Captain Shaw goes, "Alright, so you're gonna follow all the way down till you get to the crossroads. You're gonna take a left. Once you see a bunch of lights, that means you're gonna be close to the old, well, you know what? Let's see. There's an old cabin here instead. So what we'll have you do is we'll have you wait here by the cabin, and we'll have your contact come to you. Last few times we used this place has been abandoned, so I don't expect there to be any trouble. Don't do anything to get yourself killed, and if you get captured, you never met me. You never heard of the Proud. Deal?
Tell them that we got here from the Proud. Got it.
No, that's the opposite of what I said, Miss Arabella. So I want you to do the opposite of that.
Write to them that we met you on the Proud.
No, don't say alright or communicate in any form that we've ever met. Alright, wonderful. So I'll be off then. You just see him give the sign, and the Proud slowly starts to curve away, and you ride your dinghies here to the port, and there is the cabin that he told you about. Should be abandoned. Just have to wait. Just have to wait there for the night.
As we're approaching the cabin to sort of hunker down, a day is going to cast Pass Without a Trace on the party.
Okay. So everybody gets a plus 10 bonus to their stealth.
I guess I'd love to stealth up to the cabin.
Okay.
Agreed.
What's everybody's passive perception?
12.
14.
11.
Okay. So you
But
walk
I think we would also be, because we're in enemy territory, I at least would be on the lookout for.
Okay. In that case, I'll have you roll me active perception checks. That makes.
Cool.
Agreed.
Not gonna be better than my passive.
I don't think a single
Worse.
person rolled better than their passive except you.
No, I didn't either.
Okay.
My passive.
Can I use my passive investigation?
Right?
Actually-
yeah, tell me about it, huh?
Actually, you can. So as you're walking, what's your passive investigation?
19.
17.
21.
Oh, okay. So we got a bunch of Sherlocks. So you all are walking towards the cabin, and you don't hear anything. But as you're walking, Arabella, you notice a couple of blades of grass disturbed. Like, these footprints are about a couple hours old. What you notice a day is that the temperature changes just a touch as you get closer to the cabin. It's warmer. And Shosha, what you notice is there's a smell of poison. It's faint. It's really faint. But you know your poisons. You know, what's your passive investigation?
11.
Never mind. So sorry.
I'll tap Yenna on the shoulder.
And
I put a. Does anyone else smell that?
yes, this abandoned cabin doesn't seem that abandoned, does it?
The grass has been disturbed.
It's warmer.
Shall we? I can take a look.
Be careful. There's a scent of death on the air.
The rest of us can stay hidden. Stay close to me. And I want to, as that trace lasts for an hour, so I'd like to just like sort of lean back into whatever nearby foliage.
Okay.
Lie in wait while Arabella checks it out.
Awesome.
Would also like to hide.
Would love to cast
I'll stick close.
You would love to cast what now?
invisibility on myself.
Okay. So you go ahead and cast invisibility. And then you what?
I would love to cast invisibility. It allows me to become invisible until the spell ends. It's a concentration spell that lasts an hour. Anything I'm wearing or carrying is invisible. It ends if I attack or cast a spell.
Okay.
And I would like to stealth towards the cabin.
I would like, because you're invisible and benefiting from Pass Without a Trace, go ahead and roll me a stealth at advantage at 10. Everybody else also roll me a stealth check.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
So 34 for Arabella.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Dirty 20, so 30 for Shosha.
Okay.
16 for a day.
That would be a 20 with plus 10 from Vienna.
Okay. So, you start to make your way to the cabin. You get to the door. What do you do?
I would like to sneak around to see if there's a window.
There is a window. but when you look inside, you can see that it's of the bedroom, and the door is closed, so you can't see any further into the cabin.
There's no other windows.
Um, there are, but they are they do
Outside.
have one you'd have to move around a little bit. And show me where you are. In,
Where's is the door like here?
Yeah, this is where the door is. Nope, correction. Sorry, the door is here. You're right. Like, and you can't see that
Where
because I'm on the wrong layer. The door is here.
Okay. And is there like another window here? If I were to see.
Yes, there is. That's the one that I assumed you went to. That's the bedroom door. The door, that's the bedroom window. These windows are they have, God, what are they called? On the blinds and curtains on them. That's the word.
Can I press my ear to one of the
Absolutely,
windows?
absolutely. You just hear mumbling for the most part. It's people talking in hushed tones. But there's one voice that's rough.
I guess I will creep. How many voices do I pick out?
You
Can I
hear
pick out?
you hear two distinct voices.
I'll creep back over to the group and relay what I overheard quietly.
Okay.
There are two distinct voices that I can hear. Although I suppose I'm invisible, so you just hear Arabella's voice just sort of pop up next to you. There's two distinct voices that I can hear. One's a little gruffer. Could not see in because there's curtains in the way. And I don't have mage hand.
Is there any way that you could try and enter from that back window?
I can certainly try.
I think I may have a solution, and I'll put my hand up to my shoulder and allow Healy to slither out into my hand.
Okay. So, let's get Snake Boy on the scene.
So I will put Healy down on the ground and cast animal friendship with her. I don't need to. She's my familiar. What am I talking about? I don't need to cast animal friendship. Why would I do that? Never mind. But I will communicate with her telepathically. I will say, there are voices in the cabin. Enter. Find out what you can. I'll be watching. Don't get caught.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this little snaky snake can do. Got a +4 to Dex, so let's have it roll stealth. We'll add 4 to whatever they roll.
I forget if it gets my proficiency bonus as well. I don't think it does.
I'll give it to you. So 17. Wait, yeah, that's math. 17, and your proficiency bonus is now 4. 18, 19, 20, 21. So it slithers its way inside.
And I will place a hand out, not touching him, but toward a day, and just say, watch my back. And then I want to see through Healy's eyes.
You see a drow and a Earth Ganassi sitting having coffee together. And they're talking. So, how long has it been since you've been away from your home? It's been some time. They say this is where you go to start over. I've just made it to Neve. I hope that they are right. What crime have you run from? Friend, I don't know you well enough to... Even here it seems. What? Don't move. And then you see the Earth Ganassi look directly at the snake. It's okay, friend. You can come in. I've been waiting.
I'll pop back into my own eyes. And I'm assuming I'm within 100 feet of Healy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just tell her, come back. And I'll
Something
turn to the...
strange happens when you tell Healy to come back. They don't. You can feel that Healy is fine. In fact, Healy is elated. You can with your empathetic link, you can feel that Healy feels safe. Maybe a touch safer than when they're with you.
I want to use my action to dismiss Healy into her pocket dimension.
And she's gone.
I turn to the group and I say, there are two people, a drow and an earth ganassi. They know we're here. They've been waiting for us. They want us to come in.
But they be
And
our client.
And I don't know what they did, but I already don't like them.
I mean, to be fair, there are most people who garner your favor off our first impression.
You'd be surprised.
Well, we best not keep them waiting then. And they will start making his way over to the cabin.
Alright.
Drop invisibility.
Yeah, we'll follow a day's lead.
So you all make
Shosha
your
will also follow.
You all make your way into the cabin, and it's a pretty run-down, beat-up cabin. There's just the tiniest of fires, and you see a drow with a knife at the door, and the Earth Ganassi goes, "Sit down, friend." They're friends. Well, that remains to be seen, but they have no interest in you. It'll be my blood that they spill. Isn't that right, Ade? And
I'm assuming
you know exactly who this
recognize.
is. It's been some time since you've seen Toby, but here he is, run down, ragged.
What are you doing here?
Following the commands of the clan. I was expelled, was I not? So here I am, banished.
In Neve.
It's pretty far from Stoneheart.
Intriguingly far. Especially considering that I have just recently been sent here.
I would lie to you if I said that was an accident. I still have my contacts in the clan. I heard what you were doing. What you intended to do, at least.
And Who's this?
Some criminal that I went on a journey with. We don't know each other's names. It's better that way. Lost souls don't want to get attached, eh?
This is what has become of the mighty Tobetruko.
I never called myself mighty. That is what the clan said that I was. Though I come here in hopes of honoring the clan.
But I suppose there's a first time for everything, isn't there?
And then he stops looking at you and his eyes kind of linger on Shosha. Hello. It is good to see you. How is your family?
Noir, have I met this person before?
You have never seen him a day in your life.
They're fine, thank you.
So all of you are the ones that are to become kings and queens if you don't die, eh? Can I ask you a question, all of you, if you don't mind?
You can ask. We might not answer.
Don't you find it all a bit silly? Sending children to die. To sit on a chair. To bear more responsibility that you don't really care about. Do you care about the people of Stoneheart? Why are you here? Why are you
Some
doing
of
this?
us feel a call to duty.
What is the point of upholding a duty that does not make sense? That serves no one. Laws that created to breed hate. What is the point?
Well, some of us were just sent here to die.
And why? Why should you die? Is not every life capable of making a difference, of creating positive change? Is this what you would accomplish? You go some far off country to die in a cave?
Better than dying at home. At least for me.
Yana will put a hand on Arabella's shoulder.
When I heard word of what was happening, that the sister and the Zukos were sending two of their best to die, I could not do nothing. I could not sit by.
You seem to be sadly misinformed. I was not sent to die. I elected to come in order to return. And if you cannot tell the difference, then I'm not exactly sure what gives you the authority to speak on this.
You are true to your clan. Brave, honorable, foolish. You believe that you are here because you chose to be here. She has a way of making people believe that the choices that they take are their own.
Enough. Quiet your mouth, fool. You'll be in a position to not be able to speak. Why are you here?
Because I would take the place of either you or you. And if I succeed, I will give you the throne. But I beg you not to throw your lives away. My life is forfeit already. So let me give it at least with this honor. Let me at least try to save the best of us, or the best of yours. And he looks at you, Shosha.
And why should one of the Zuko care for the heir of the Sistrurai?
That is a day will leave.
I am not of the Zukos any longer. A Zuko would not care. And so I cannot be a Zuko.
And so one without clan, without family, and without country would volunteer to die in my place.
She has a way of making you believe that the choices you make, no matter how detrimental to yourself, are your own ideas.
And who is she?
He just sits back, takes another drink of his coffee. The only one that matters until it is Shosha's time to be the only one that matters.
Have a care what you say, or you will not live another night.
I've been told that by very many of yours and my own. So often that I just... I'm curious as to when it will be proven true. And the crowd...
Today?
And the crowd goes, "What are you into, man?" And Toby goes, "I told you, if any blood was to be spilled tonight, it would be mine. You're a fine friend."
If you know anything of my clan, you know that not a drop of your blood will be spilt before your body lies cold in the ground.
Oh yes, I'll be writhing in pain as some substance foreign to my own body enters it.
Yenna's gonna leave and go after Zuko.
And the camera will cut to Yenna walking out to find a day.
Smashing something with Mbeka. He should not be here. Exiled. 23 years ago. And today we'll look at Yenna. Do you think she's put it together yet? Have you?
He's laid it out very clearly.
Zuko lacked the tact, I suppose.
Tact. No. You speak your minds.
He is going to complicate this. This is already complicated enough. We told people it was because of my leadership. But it was because I was making the clan soft. You damn fool. Imagine being sent to investigate, to scout, falling in love with your quarry. It's a fate worse than any exile. People wanted me to string him up, to bring him to the mercy of Zuko's, but I didn't seem right. It should matter, shouldn't it? What's right?
You showed mercy. Because mercy was shown to you.
Wonder if that means that I'll find a knife in my heart when I go home.
Well, if you go home.
Yes, if I make it back.
There's a knife for my throat wherever I go.
You act like it.
I've lived my life like it. The blades came from my mother when I was young. She refused to bear my father more children that would die before their first week was up. I alone survived, blessed by the gods.
You are a survivor.
I was shown mercy. Because someone was shown mercy.
You'd be a good queen.
I'd be a terrible queen.
You'd be a terrible queen. But it's an apt. It was an apt compliment. Let's make sure Shosha doesn't kill that fool.
All right.
And with that, we'll zoom back in. And Toby is drinking his coffee, and he's just kind of... He doesn't dare do it often, but every now and then he just sneaks a look at you, Shosha. How is Shoshana?
Question mark. Did you mean Sashina?
Shoshina. So sorry. I wrote it in my notes wrong, apparently.
It's Sashina. Nope. Sashina.
I got a list.
I gave you as many tongue twisters as possible.
Sashina. She.
Sa.
That, well, you know, that's how he's gonna say it in his accent.
Sashina Sisterus.
Oof. How is insert the correct way to say it.
We'll dub this, it's fine.
Healthy and thriving. Thank you. And why do you care about the matriarch of our clan?
I am not an enemy of your clan, you understand. At one point, I tried to foster peace between us.
How did that work out for you?
I thought it was working well But I underestimated how clever you are. Your clan. The thing about your clan is they all follow the only one who matters. What she says is law. What she believes, you all believe. But my clan, so I thought that I was making headway. I thought that I was bringing peace between us. To this day, I don't know if that's were true or just a clever ploy. To play the part for her would have no consequences. For her to play the part, it'd be a clever move. But for me, at one point, some believed that I was the best of us. The strongest, fastest. And to remove that piece from the board, she only needed to play the part. And that is the thing that haunts me still. There's no point in asking you. You wouldn't know, but I like to think that some of it was real. A good strategy, of course, but still.
Have a care what you say about my mother. If you so desire to be a corpse, I will gladly grant you that.
I suppose that would make my story full circle, wouldn't it? He reaches in his pockets and he pulls out a very elaborate, like there's a fine green silk wrapping covering something, and you recognize your house symbol on it.
That does not belong to you.
They were a gift. I should give it back. And he hands it to you. He just got his hands extended to you. Would you take it?
I would know how you came by it.
Three of our messengers I sent to your house, begging for a parley, begging to meet. 3 of my messengers returned, and 3 of my messengers died 2 weeks later. Some unidentifiable sickness. Message was clear. She was not interested in meeting.
You muted yourself.
You muted yourself.
Oh! She was not interested in meeting. So, the only other course of action was to see if she was interested in starting a war. So I went myself. She said yes. We would meet. Charming, cold, vicious. The first meeting, she tore me apart with words. Cut deeper than any blade that has ever found their way into my body. But you know the thing about cold people? There's got to be warmth in there, somewhere.
I tear it out of his hand and hold my dagger to his throat.
He presses it closer.
I say, don't you dare say another word.
Meeting 2. She continued to cut. But I knew there was a heart in there somewhere.
I spit poison in his face. Poison spray.
And it's at this point you notice a ring on his finger with the signet of your family house. And it glows green the second the poison makes contact. And it fizzles. Meeting 3. I told her that I don't believe that you're monsters. She said the same for ours. The same for the Zukos. And I thought that there could be peace.
If you have any care for our customs, you will not say another word.
He drops the silver. He drops the green silk. And it's at this point you hear on the outside of the cabin door. A day in Zena, you would have seen a figure in a purple cloak kind of huddling their way to the cabin.
I'll get the door. Let the family drama work itself out.
Crack open the door.
Yeah.
When the door opens, a day will look over the shoulder of whoever is inside the cabin and go, "Oh, he's not dead yet."
You do see a dagger at his throat. And like,
Yeah, it's just
a green
his head's still on
poison.
his shoulders.
yeah.
Surprisingly,
You
he's
hear,
at the door.
Question.
hello. I was here to. Whoops, wrong voice. I'm here to talk to some nobles. Is this a bad time?
Always, but
Shush will flip the dagger in her hand and sheath it. No,
So-
not at all. How can we help you?
Well, this was sent to the port office, and I'm told that it's going to be of some import. And you see a signet with the First Lady of Nervay, which is a statue holding a rose embossed in a red ruby. It's like a fine, elaborate brooch, almost.
I will. Thank you.
Handsy. I'm gonna need everyone's name. I need to ensure that I'm dealing with the right people.
Absolutely not.
Okay. He starts to walk away.
Grab his collar. I think Yenna and Zuko are behind, so a big paw on each shoulder.
And as you
I
all
think so.
grab him, your hand quickly goes whoo, as he turns gaseous, leaving the cloak behind.
I would like to use counterspell.
Spell.
Oh,
And-
okay.
As all this is happening, a day will go. I am a day Zuko.
Ah! I was told that I would be meeting in a day, Zuko. Just gonna need a teeny tiny bit of your blood.
I will bite my thumb open.
And there's like a crystal little vial, and he goes, swoop, thank you. He puts it away. And the rest of you? And he's got like a little, you see on his thumb, there's like a little tack. And he goes, nah, 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 nah. Anybody? Who's next? I'm told I'm supposed to be meeting a Arabella Chestnut, a Yenna Stein, and a, this is a one. This is a doozy. Alright, alright, a Shosha Stresses. Sister, you know who you are, wherever you are. Is that you? And he points to Toby. And Toby just,
Can you tell us, who sent
Sistruous. What was that?
you? Can you tell us who sent you? Before
Oh.
And why you're collecting a bit of our blood? It's a little gauche, don't you think?
No, that's how we do things in Nervay. Welcome. Everything has a cost. You understand that, you know? Movers, shakers, business.
Just get it over with so this fool can leave us.
Fine.
But when you all grabbed him, the cloak did come down. You counterspelled him, and he goes, rude. And you're seeing now that you're dealing with a Air Ganassi. His hair is kind of fluttering. It's black with one streak of white, and the color of his eyes are that of moving clouds with lightning behind them. So every now and then they flash. And he goes, all right, well, my name is Claude. I'm one of the head archmages here. I'll be needing to get you all a bunch of stuff here. Alright, so, for the brooch, just gonna need a little bit of blood. Da-da-da-da-da. So, he goes to Arabella first.
She'll bite her pinky.
Oh, okay, and he puts it in the vial. Would have been easier to do it this way. How about you there, masked person?
Yenna will summon the sword. Slice her finger on the edge and then.
And he puts it
This
in
is
the
Yenna.
vial. It's like you don't even see the tack. That's what this is. It makes it's enchanted, so it's painless.
It's like we don't trust your freaking item.
Oh, if I wanted you dead, I would have just, killed you. You,
Good luck.
hello, lady, person, individual. Okay, so wait, hold on. Big guy, you're Day. Pinkie Pie, you're Arabella. Masked person, you're Yenna, so you must be Shosha. Shosha? Sash?
I am Shosha. And
Shosha.
this is true, I do not bleed.
So what happens if I prick you?
You
You
die.
die.
A day,
Darby!
a day will take a rag out of his back pockets and wipe his thumb off, and then throw it at Toby's face and say, "Bring yourself up."
Toby just starts to wipe some of the poison away. And Claude is just like, I'm gonna need some blood. It doesn't even hurt. Look, see? And he just stabs himself a bunch of times in the hands. And each time he
You
does
do that.
it closes.
Shosha will draw out one of her own daggers
Oh, you people.
across the back of her hand, and you see that her blood wells up green, and she drips some into the vial for
And
me.
he puts it in there. This is
Rude.
Stoneheart. Just you all
Don't be rude.
you all belong
Never
to
seen a Yuan-Ti bleed.
Alright. And he pulls out 4 coins. Rah! Alright, if I could just, who are casters among you? Who's gonna be doing a little bit of the old hocus pocus? He flips a coin at you, Yenna. He flips a coin at you, Darby. Anybody else?
I give a look at myself and I raise an eyebrow at him. Do I look like I bother with swords?
I mean, you look like you bother with daggers, cause you pulled out the dagger.
Oh, by the 9s. Yes. Spellcaster.
All right, cool. I just need you to cast a spell on the coin. Could be anything, cantrip, anything, something stronger, but we need a little sample of your sauce.
This is why no one likes Nuvei.
Look,
Cast
we're giving you false passes. All right, you got the whole bundle, but we have strict registration and magic control.
These are fake IDs?
They're fake weave passes.
You could have just said that.
I'll cast Prestidigitation.
So when you cast Prestidigitation, the coin hovers out of your hand, and there's sparkling pink lightning that surrounds it, and then it slams into the coin, and the coin slams into the ground, indenting it a little bit, and you see Claude just pluck it up, flick it to you, and go, alright, you've got yourself a registered, a untrackable registered weave pass. Welcome to Nuvei. Don't do anything stupid with it. Who's next?
Yenna will do the
To
same.
buy so many drugs.
Yours crackles with the golden and white energy, slams it to the ground, and then he hands it to you.
Shosha will hold hers in her hand, flick it up, and hit it with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
So it gets hit with this. It gets hit with this Eldritch Blast, and then it's surrounded by purple and green energy. Then it slams it to the ground, and he picks it up. Oh fuck! And then hands it to you. What about you, big guy? You do any kind of hocus pocus?
Not of my own accord.
All right. Wait a sec. Looks inside. You see the drow hiding, like. All right. Well, that's me. I don't know the details of what you're all going to do. So if my staff catches you, I'll probably be the guy that's executing you. So don't get caught. All right. Bye. And then he just.
Oh, the signet.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Of course, the signet. And he hands it over to a day specifically, not you, because you slighted him, and he's petty that way. And he goes, "All right. So don't get caught.
Good luck with that.
Bye." And then he just vanishes.
Boy, that man was annoying.
What a delight.
I see no reason for us to linger here.
And let's see, what is everybody's passive perception?
14.
12.
13.
Still 11.
Can we use passive insider investigation instead?
No. A day you do feel your pockets get heavier.
It's like out of nowhere. There's no one standing behind me or anything like that.
No.
I'll check my pocket.
Any currency that you have has been switched to Nervaean currency. And there's 50 gold pieces extra and the map. And there is a note. The note reads, "Hey, after you're done here, you might want to stick around, cutie." And there's like a winky face on it. Claude.
Wow.
I will pocket the note and open the map.
The map shows you exactly where you need to go to get to the sunken castle.
I'll pass it around to the other three.
Can I check my pockets?
Go for it.
Do I find anything?
So your currency has been switched from Stoneheart to Nervaean. There's about 10 gold less. And there is a note. And it's just a stick figure drawing of someone doing this.
So he took 10 of my gold. Great.
Also, there is that map as well.
I'll check my pockets.
You have the exact same amount of gold, a band-aid, you don't have, okay, so yeah, you got nothing. A map, and there is no drawing for you.
And Yenna will do the same, seeing the queue.
If your gold would be the exact same, there's schematics, like, and it's funny because you pull it out, you can see that the note just finished getting drawn. Like it's as if he's drawing it right now, and it's showing up on your paper. And there are design ideas for your mask, and he goes, branding ideas.
Hey, can I learn the spell fuck that guy in particular?
You'll have to develop that one. I think that's some unearthed arcana.
Yeah, I wanna.
And so now that you had your map, your family confrontation, I think that's a perfect place for us to take our first break. So we're gonna go ahead and go on a break, and we will be back shortly. And All right, everybody, and we are back with the second half of our game. Some revelations have come out before we left. There's apparently a connection between the Zuko's and the Sistruses. I'm gonna keep fucking that up.
Sisterai.
Sisterai, that's the one. And they met Claude, one of the head archmages of Nervay, who gave them fake registrations and the signet that they would need to get where they need to go. And so they have the map. It is pretty late at night, however, which would be good cover to get to where they need to without being seen. But it would be a pretty rough adventure. But let's find out what our heroes are going to do next, and let's see how some of the information that was just uncovered affects party relations. I can't wait. So with that said, I give the camera back to you all. You have these maps in your pockets telling you where you need to go with a little bit more, a little bit less money, depending on how Claude felt about you. Some of you even got some marketing advice to market your look, so that's pretty cool. But now you have a path, and Toby and his drow friend are still in the cabin. So the night is yours.
How far does it say travel-wise it will take for us to get to you?
You're looking at around half a day's travel.
I should be sleep and then go tomorrow.
I see no reason for us to linger here.
Well, we can always kick unwanted people out.
I don't think that traversing through an unknown landscape in the dead of night is the best idea. You, and I'll point to Toby, out.
With Toby, steps out of the cabin. If I recall correctly, I'm no longer a member of your clan. And I found this cabin first. I'm more than inclined to share it with you. I make a pretty good stew. And I have a fresh catch of rabbits.
Wait. And I will close the door. I will turn to Shosha. You know it is not the right move to try and do this at night. This is our best place to rest. We can travel by day.
Yes, you are right. But he will not stay here.
We will figure something out. All right. And Ade will sort of notice that the drow is still in here. Are you just going to stick around, or?
I mean, me and, I guess your name's Toby? We don't do that. Me and the big guy, we've been... He was insistent that we get here quick, and, we got here, and... I mean, I'm pretty tired. I know he's pretty tired, so we were just gonna...
Okay, that's enough out of you.
Are you all that rude? That is... You've said enough.
As always, you manage to complicate things, Ode.
And as always, you two make a rather simple situation more complicated with your hate. there's a cabin that is big enough to accommodate all of us. I don't see the need for complication. Come, let us eat together.
She kills you in your sleep. That's on you.
I
That
hold
is-
my hand out and I say, the ring.
I cannot give it to you.
Then I am sorry to my companions, but there must be bloodshed this night, for I will not share a fireside or a campsite with one who steals from my house. That ring belongs to an ally of the Strai clan, and you are not one. So give me the ring and leave at first light, or leave now with your life.
You see, he's looking at it.
You said you came to Nave for a new beginning. We don't get to pick and choose what we carry from our old lives. If you truly want to move on, you have to move on from all of it.
He starts to take the ring off, and he looks at it. This was meeting 7. And he hands it to you.
I go into the bedroom and I shut the door.
Be a long journey.
Toby sits in the corner and he stabs his greatsword into the floor, and he just leans his back against it, and there is just the faintest sound of sobbing.
Fine, I guess I'm cooking. They will go out to the rabbits.
He caught some big boys. He caught some absolute buddy units.
Absolute unit. Can I go around the cabin and cast alarm?
Absolutely.
Just around the cabin, since we're all inside now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So you cast it. Now, is it an alarm that goes off in your head or one that's audible to everyone?
It will go off inside my mind.
Okay. Cool. So alarm has been cast. Everybody is in the cabin. Shosha, when you go to the bedroom, that's actually where the drow has been, like, just kind of peeking out. And he sees you walk in and he goes, so...
Out.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody would like to do?
Jay is going to just like... I'm talking like dad trying to put a bike together, angrily muse to himself. Like, Yenna's probably close by, and like, but he's not really talking to her. is just like skinning the rabbits. He's like, oh, just make everything fucking difficult. Just going to show up to Nave. Make my whole life more difficult, why don't you? She's going to have to kill him. And then who has to deal with the body when he's dead? Me. I have to do that. Now I'm out here cooking another rabbit stew. I don't even fucking like rabbit. I think it's gamey and greasy and just like a day is just complaining of the storm.
Yeah, we'll stick a hand on it, like just give a day a clap on the back.
That's all Day does.
Anybody doing anything else tonight? There.
Once, no,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's like a three-way tie.
All right.
Once dinner's
Anita.
ready, I'll bring a plate to Shosha.
Okay.
You find her bent over her ring, eyes closed.
There is
And we'll
nothing.
just place.
Oh, you're just leaving the plate there for Shosha?
Yeah. If Shosha won't address, when she enters the room,
Shosh doesn't even know you're there.
the plate will be left, and then Yenna will leave the room.
Okay.
While she's bent over her ring, Shosha is just telepathically screaming.
Calm down. Calm down.
Did you know?
Of course I know. Of course I knew. Who do you think advised it?
I wish that he were not here.
Well, that is because you are young and immature. Look at the poison. Look at its work. Oh, there's no stronger poison than heartbreak. He would have been the best of them, you know. The very model of a Zuko. And now, he's in the corner, in a far-off kingdom. His people abandoned him. He is broken. He's broken his oath. He's broken his word to the Zukos. And he would give his very life for us. You see what? What your mother did? No, you're not seeing the true artistry. What you see, if you look with wise eyes, is the fate of all who would dare challenge us. He would die for you. Perhaps the time will come when we let him. But more than that, look at a day. He won't say it. I don't know that he's capable of saying it. But I know. Toby, like many Zukos, Toby was his hero. Pity.
What should I do?
Learn from this. Sometimes the most deadly poison is a warm embrace. A lesson, I think, that would be quite apt for you now, considering your situation. You may need Yenna's fire You may need Arabella's cleverness, and you may need a day's strength. As long as you know your true purpose, what you project, what they believe, doesn't matter. Even after all this time, Toby still doesn't know that the reason she said yes was because of me. First, last, eternal.
And Shosha will just curl up with her head on her knees, hugging herself tight. If anyone were in the room, she would look a lot younger than she normally does. She is a grown woman of 27, and she carries herself as though she were a foot taller, but right now she just looks like a scared and confused girl.
And whenever you come to, you will see that there's been a plate left for you. Yeah. And with that, the camera is going to pan over to Arabella. What have you been doing?
Casting sending as much as I can.
Of course you have. Alright, so who are you casting sending to?
First, it will be Sibyl, even though she said he is a corpse. I do not care. I'm casting sending Sibyl. Please reply. Tell me you're not dead.
Don't message again, I'll find you. Stay safe, stay quiet.
Okay. Okay. To Melly.
Mm-hmm.
Melly. Please tell me you're alive. Are you okay? What did she do to you? I'm gonna kill my sister. At 4th level, I'd like to cast sending to my sister, and it's just gonna say fuck you, 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 fuck you 25 times.
I think the last one would be fuck. Is how
Yeah.
it would end. Yeah.
Oh, so you're not dead yet. Good for you.
The next sending I send to her. You killed all our nieces and nephews. You killed everyone for what? Money? You had everything.
I didn't do anything except issue an order. And if you think that I did nothing but issue an order. If you think I had everything, that shows how small you are. Are you literally about to use all your spell slots? I'm here for it.
I am so mad. I am so happy that Cyril is alive, but Melly?
Oh my god.
There's nothing as small as a woman who thinks that issuing orders is not the same as killing them herself. I hope they haunt you for the rest of your life.
Melly went slowly. Anything else?
You didn't hear a lot of smashing from a room.
So there's the one bedroom, and then it's just the front room. So
Oh,
you're
just
all
a front room?
Yeah, so you're all
Um,
just sharing the front room.
Arabella's gonna go outside then and just start hitting a tree with her rapier. I know it will trigger the alarm. She'll reset it when she comes back in.
Okay. No, you can make yourself an exclusion.
Cool.
And as a day is like looking up from one, like, see, that one gets it. Fuck today.
20,000 BC is terrible.
Is there anything else? Alright. And so you all go to sleep and benefit from a long rest. Yenna. Let's talk.
All right.
So let's go and take a look at what we're dealing with here. You should be on the map. You find yourself in the Impossible Celestial. And you see your angel's true form as he hovers over eternity, looming over you. The fire has been lit. It is time to forge them. Is your hand steady?
Yes.
Are you ready to hammer and fold and break and mold as necessary?
Always.
The time will come soon when you must make a decision as to how you will continue. And you see the figure flap its wings, and it feels as though there's an endless gust of wind that's threatening to knock you against your feet. This is your purpose. This was the agreement made. This is why your heart beats. But not yet. Not yet. Do you say anything in return? You feel yourself about to fall, and you know that you only have a moment before you return to the waking world.
What was the covenant?
To protect the king. And with that, you wake back up. It is now early morning. I'm going to say, Yenna, you wake up first and you see Toby outside practicing his drills. Ade would most likely also be outside practicing drills, but on the other side of the cabin. I don't think they'd work together. What do you do?
You don't say. I'll leave the cabin. I'll walk past Toby and I'll walk past Ade. And I'll walk to the edge of the pier and I'll look out at the ocean.
Okay.
And I'll summon the sword in my hands.
In its reflection, you see a creature that you've only read about in myth. For just a second, you see a gigantic figure breathing ice and flapping two giant silver wings. And you hear the words once more. To protect the king.
I would like to cast Scry.
Okay.
And I'd like to check in on my father. He gets to make a save, but the DC for him to make this save goes up by 5 because I know this target well. So it's the DC is 22 to hit.
I'm going to say he misses. So, you stare into the blade.
Reflection of the blade.
And you see he's sleeping. Another night of drunken debauchery. And you see Mirabella Chestnut in the bed next to him. And she gets up, grabs her clothes. And you see a gentleman knock. You hear a knock on the door. And she opens it, and there's a gentleman in a black and green robe that passes her a vial. She nods, closes the door. Allison! And Allison comes to the door next. Please prepare your finest breakfast. And Allison goes off. you can see Mirabelle looking at your father with disdain. Today's gonna be a good day. And she just lies back in bed.
Yenna will dismiss the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Well, things move forward. Yenna will walk back towards the cabin.
Okay. So while that's been going on, Shosha. But how's your morning looking? I can feel
I hate you
pain.
so much.
She's gonna kill you. She's
I hate you
gonna
so
kill you.
much. I hate you so much.
I feed off of it.
I slept poorly, but I'm sitting in the bedroom behind the closed door, and I'm waiting for first light, the sun to actually peek over the horizon.
Well, and it does.
At that point, I leave the room.
Okay. Let's see. So you leave the room, and Arabella, what are you doing in the morning? Because you would be the first one that Shosha would see.
She is very aggressively like stretching and then like practicing like move, just like very aggressively like flicking her sword. Or rapier.
The drow kind of wakes up and he's like, ah! And he pulls out a dagger and he's like, oh, sorry. Instinct, that's all that is.
If you'd like to spar, I'd be happy to beat you into the ground.
You know what? I can tell by your form. You most likely, I'm the kind that would wait until you're fighting somebody else and then I would gut you like a fish. I'm not so much with the face-to-face thing.
Oh, that's so funny that you think you could kill me.
I mean, yeah, if you weren't looking, it's really easy when people aren't looking.
Sure.
And that's what you see as you step out of the room.
Long night, Arabella.
Not long enough. Think I might have to take a leaf out of your own book when I return home.
How so?
I think some people don't deserve a quick death. Some people need something long and nasty and drawn out.
Well, I don't see how you'd be pulling that from my book, but I do appreciate the sentiment.
Thinking of poison is probably the way I'd go.
Oh, well, there are a variety of poisons.
Oh, I mean, tell me about it. I've got a couple. I've got basilisk venom. I've got viper venom. I've got
I'm just looking at the drow like,
If you wish to not part with them, I suggest you stop listing them.
I don't have any poisons.
Good.
Just saying, I'm something of a poison master is all I was trying to get across.
I'll let just a trickle of poison fall from the corner of my mouth.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of the hottest thing I've seen in a very long time.
leave us?
I should probably go.
You
Toby's
should.
probably could use some company out there.
Yeah.
Toby should be on his way. You should let him know.
I will let him know that because, yeah. Jeez, he told me you're a bunch of nobles, but you fucking pricks. And he just walks out.
I'd like to. Can I, with my rapier, just nick the belt? Just.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
Okay.
What is this guy's AC?
Probably higher than 13.
Yeah. So you go to take a swipe at him and he just, hey!
Oh, sorry. Don't know my own strength.
Fucking nobles. And he just keeps walking. You hear him go, Toby! They don't want you here anymore. I think we should go. And you hear Toby, was it Sure Shot I told you? Is that the one that spits poison? The one that, the hot one? And Toby goes. So you don't hear what Toby says in response. And they walk back into the cabin, grab a few things. Toby's gonna take a look at you, grab his pack, and then he's going to tell his drow friend, I'll catch up. And so the drow starts to head down. And Toby walks to find a day. A day, what are you doing in the morning before Toby comes to find you?
Not a fucking thing. My day is laying on the ground, tossing a stone up in the air, catching it, tossing.
So you throw the stone. And an Earth Ganassi hand comes to catch it.
Are you still here?
I figured this time I'd at least say goodbye.
I get it. You know.
I know you do. That is why I'm not dead. I meant what I... Oh, go ahead.
Playing with that one, you will be dead soon enough.
I don't think so. I think she's a little bit warmer than her mother.
Then I will make notes of not interacting with the matriarch for pleasant conversation.
She's actually really good at pleasant conversation. Once you get past all the insults. I wanted to tell you to be careful. I did a little bit of reading on the sunken castle. Just getting into it is going to be a challenge. You may have to fight the dead. Prepare yourself for that. I don't want you to go.
I will reach in my bag and pull out a small hand-knitted doll, put it in his hands, and say, "The sister misses you." And I'll walk back toward the cabin.
Stay alive.
That is the plan.
I left you something that you might need. And then he just walks off. Oop. And so Toby, and his drow friend have walked away.
Once the sound of their footsteps fade from where we are in the cabin, Shosha will turn to Arabella and say, "You know, poison isn't any different really than what Ade does with his club or you with your sword. It's a different means to the same end, no crueler than any other."
Suppose, but be nice to experiment.
You have some hate in you that I didn't see before.
I think we all do. Just some rises to the surface at different times. For different reasons.
Yenna will walk to the door of the cabin.
Okay.
Well, if you ever need yourself a tutor in the art of poisons, I'd be happy to oblige.
I'll take you up on that offer sometime.
So Yenna, you walk in up.
Yenna will stand in the doorway and look at Arabella.
I'll gesture to Yenna. Follow her, I guess.
Alright. So you're following Yenna. Where are you guys going?
Just a little distance away from the cabin.
Okay.
My father will be dead by sundown by your sister's hand. Poison.
How interesting.
Hmm.
Looks like we're both looking to experiment. She and I. Me with her, of course.
I hold no love for my father, as I know he holds no love for me. But if I do not make it back, it means that Healthstein will fall to the chestnuts. But we could work together.
I think that's quite amenable. Let's make sure you get home.
And I'll make sure you get home. We reclaim our houses together. Or not at all.
Agreed?
Agreed.
All right. So, with that, I'm gonna check on you a day. After your meeting with Toby, he says he left something for you. What do you do?
I will close the small box. Well, and they will make his way back to the front of the cabin and say, "Are we ready to get this show on the road?"
I think we've lingered long enough.
Let's go.
All right. And with that, you begin your journey to the ruins of, or you begin your journey to the Cleave, which is where the sunken castle is located. It takes you about half a day, but you're all leaving rather early, and so you make it pretty early on here. And let me boop. So after some traveling, you make it to the ruins. This place is torn apart. It's still rather beautiful though. And there is a translucent wall that you have to walk through. That's located just about. Let me draw a shape. I'm gonna draw a line. Okay, or not. There is a wall that's about 5 feet in front of you. And you know that this is the point where the signet will gain you access.
Ade.
Ade will step forward and press the signet ring against the
wall.
Relief in the wall, yeah.
And when you do, you hear the sounds of glass shattering as the translucent wall falls apart. And you hear in the wind a whisper. You have been judged, and you have been found unworthy. And you feel the ground shake. And everything seems to change. You hear the sounds of battle. You see that the water that was once clear and clean becomes filthy with blood. And you see 2 knights right along the way, guarding the entrance to the sunken castle. What do you do?
I'll tell the knights, move.
The knights move forward.
Not that way.
You're no children of Neve. You do not belong here. Leave. We will not tell you again.
It's bold to assume that you'll be able to talk for much longer. And I will take out Mbeka.
And that's where we're gonna roll initiative.
Before that's going down, can Shosha cast Mage Armor on herself?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to cast haste.
Absolutely.
As well.
Absolutely. I will let y'all get your pre-spells off. No problem, no problem.
Solid 2 on initiative.
Oh, dog! I forgot to click my. I got a natural 20. Oh,
Go ahead, just click it and I'll change it to whatever the 20 was.
sick.
What good is advantage when you roll a 9 and a 10?
right?
My total initiative was 24.
24. For Arabella, you're still not showing up.
What? Oh,
You
what?
have
I
to,
clicked.
you have to click it.
I
Then
did
take
click
it.
it.
There we go. Oh,
You have
Wow.
to click it before you stick it.
Wow.
Jesus.
A 19 and a 20. Wow.
I need you to relax. All right, so that means that Shosha, you are going first, and let's bring out the ruler so you can see how far away.
Is it an Arabella?
Definitely
Arabella
does
with
not.
a
Oh, I'm sorry.
24.
So I'm so sorry. I mean Arabella. I'm full of dumb today. They are 105 feet away from you, or 110 feet away from you.
Do you know what that's in range of?
Go ahead.
I will, like, rapier drawn, wand in hand, I will just point my wand towards them. Boom. And cast Fireball
Because of course you will.
at 3rd level.
What is the radius of Fireball?
Fireball's radius is. Let me click on it. A 20-foot radius. So I'll have it nowhere near us.
And what's the range on that spell?
150 feet.
Yeah, that's
They're in fireball range.
I'm actually gonna give you control of this, so you can. No, I'm not gonna name it. I'm gonna give you control over it. So go ahead and put the fireball where you would like it to be.
I don't want to destroy the entrance to the thing, so. Yeah, probably something like that.
Jesus Christ, fireball! All right, go ahead, roll your fireball damage.
I believe it did. They have to make a dexterity saving throw of 17 or take 31 fire damage, or half of that. Doesn't look like either of them made it, so they take 31 fire damage.
Okay. All right. So let me pull out my calculator. Oh, actually, I have it right here. Jeez. Strong opening move, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell? 32 damage. Oh, 31 damage. Okay. Yikes aroni.
How do they look?
They look toasty, but they're still standing.
Okay, in that case, I will run. Oh no. If I dash, that uses that action. Tragic. I'll use my bonus action to activate my blade song.
Okay.
The
The
Is
minute
that area?
the minute you enter your blade song, they put their swords in the ground and they stab their swords in the ground and kneel.
What?
Why are you kneeling?
One that wields the song has returned.
I will. I have a movement of double my speed, which is now 40, so I'll move 80 feet forward, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But about there, I think.
That is in some water, so I'm gonna put you right there. Say you
Okay.
made the leap. Yeah.
Will you let us pass now?
The one that wields the song may pass.
And the rest?
The one that wields the song may pass.
I would take with me my companions. Would you stop me?
Only if they prove themselves to be guardians. Guardian to the king. Guardian to the king must contain one that wills the song.
And how would they prove their guardianship?
They say nothing.
I'll look back to the rest of them. Apparently you have to prove yourselves.
I will
Are we still
drop
in
concentration on
initiative order?
haste.
Yeah. So that'll move on to the next person. That's gonna be you, Shosha.
All right, I'll move my 30 feet forward.
Mm-hmm.
Any reaction from them?
No.
Need to measure distance real quick. No, not far enough. I'll call out to the guards. May I pass?
They look at you. They look at each other, and they have one of them. They both simultaneously put their hands on their sword and get into a fighting position.
I will, just point at each of them.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. I get 2 attack rolls against them, so this is for the one on the left. And this is for the one on the right.
That'll hit.
Okay. Then 9 force damage on that one, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, the first one didn't actually roll to hit. It only rolled damage. That's odd.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll that. Roll your attack.
So the first one's a 16, the second one's a 24.
16 will not hit.
Okay, so 24 for 9 force damage.
Yep. He gets hit.
May I pass?
You can tell they are still in a fighting stance against you.
Pity.
And
Pass turn.
that'll move to Yenna.
Yenna would like. All right, let's have a look here. What can I do? What can I do? Yenna's just going to move as far forward as they can.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, would we have gotten a short rest on our way back here?
You benefited from
On
a
our way
long
here.
rest.
Okay. Well, I used scrying in the morning.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you, sure. No, you were walking. That's active.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. So,
You know what, fuck it, I'll give it to you.
Yay! Blessings be upon you on this day. Let's see. I am going to use my
Damn warlocks.
warlock. Psh.
I'm a paladin.
I'm going to use my otherworldly leap to cast jump on myself
Okay.
at first level. And since my jump distance is tripled, I'm just going to start leaping. I'd like to think that like sort of almost otherworldly wings pop out, and I can do small leaps
Okay.
as far as I can do.
Flavor how you like. Let's take a look at what your jump distance is. With D&D Beyond. Do, 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 do.
So my long jump, number of feet up to my strength score.
Mm-hmm.
My strength score is 17,
So plus
so
3.
plus 3. So that'd be 30 feet for the leap, so it means that my leaping is 60 feet right now.
Jesus, okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry, it's triple. It's triple, so 90 feet.
Well, okay then. Go ahead and move.
Do. Center. I'm just gonna leap to about here. Yeah, to about there. That's where I'm
That's
going.
ridiculous. All right.
And then I will summon the sword as my bonus action.
The Covenant. You may pass.
To protect the king.
To protect the king. That's gonna bring us to the knight. So he is going to. How far can they hold? Oh, okay, yeah, he's good. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's you. And that's you. Okay. He gets 2 of these. So, both of these are going to be at Shosha. I'm pretty sure both of those miss. Because, again,
Yes, they do.
if you are unaware, Roll20 hates me. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 13. Actually, I need to move this down. Boop, boop. Okay, you're within range. Let's get it. Walk up. Walk up. Alright, so he critically... y'all don't understand how much Roll20 hates me. So, I just critically failed. So I'm gonna show. I've gotta deal with that. So let's see what happens. Butterfingers, if this attack was made with the thrown weapon, take 1d6 damage. It's still a ranged weapon, so I'm gonna have him take damage for how badly he missed that shot.
Like the string snaps and
Yeah, just
Yeah.
whips him
backfires in his
across the
face.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, he it was not a good look. Look, you know what? These knights are eternal. They've been alive for a while. He's a little rusty. So gonna have him take 1d6 points of damage. Wow.
Not
that's-
impressed. I know undying figures who are significantly more threatening.
Does she say that?
No, that's just
Okay.
thought. That's just thought
Internal
to her
monologue.
ring.
Yeah.
It's her internal monologue is not just inside her head; it also happens in here.
Okay. A day. It is your turn. You just saw like one bolt come at you because the first one whiffed so bad he almost stabbed himself in the foot.
I'm gonna step to right there, and then summon an echo with my bonus action. Right about here.
One who sunders time. The guard has the guard has returned to protect the king.
Uh-huh.
I'm so sorry, Arthur. You got a thing. I just can't tell you what it is. Today's my bully Harper day.
Apparently.
Today is that day?
Yeah, a day will pass turn. I want to hold my action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna dodge with my action, just in case.
Okay. That brings us to Arabella.
We're all guardians of the king. For the crown. I would ask that you let us all pass.
They don't pay you any mind.
Are they just looking at Shosha?
Yes.
Shosha, if there's something that you're especially good at, I think now would be the time to share with the class, so to speak.
I'll just move past them, I guess,
Okay.
to where they were standing before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll drop concentration on haste.
So as you pass these two knights, you can see that they are alive, but they're not even old. They're just it's there's a fatigue to their face. Like you can tell that they have been here for a very, very long time. Apparently waiting for the guardians of the king. But as you advance even further, you see hands start to come from the ground.
Where?
Right about here, 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 and here.
Then I will not drop concentration on haste.
No.
As I pass the guards, can I say, your watch
is over now.
rest easy.
We are here.
All 4 guardians of the king must return before we can rest.
Well, all 4 in here. I guess. So I guess would I get to about like 35 feet before I start seeing like the hands pop up, or do I have to be like right where I said I was before?
There's one right here, 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 and here.
Cool. I'm gonna. I'll go 30 feet here. What are the other actions I can take that aren't? I'll take dodge. Is dodge an action that I can take with?
Yes, it is.
I use dodge for my haste, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Then with my normal action, I'll hold it. Or
Cool.
if this thing that comes out of the ground with its hands is hostile.
Okay. And that's going to bring us to Shosha. Love you, Harper.
I can really tell right now. Shosha will be thinking about what exactly it is that... I mean, she'll have heard what Arabella said about what it is that you do particularly well.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll walk forward. Can I get here?
Yeah.
Just to the other land mass?
Yep.
Okay. And oh, this is gonna backfire so badly, I hope not. Using her action will summon Healy onto her shoulders
Mm-hmm.
as her action.
Okay.
And she will just say, "Allow me to pass." She's trying to persuade these guys if she can do that. I
Give
don't
me
know.
a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Snake didn't do it?
I will
Plus
say,
nine?
roll me. I'll let you roll this at advantage, considering that 3 other guardians have made themselves known.
Okay. Watch this be a natural one. Watch it happen.
I believe in you. You got. There we go. They say only one counseled by immortals may pass.
Then you must allow me to pass.
And for the first, there is a voice that you are familiar with, but this is the first time anybody else hears it. And it just echoes. Now. To protect the king. And they step aside. And so that is your turn. Yenna, you see hands clawing at the dirt, trying to get out. And on your turn, they do actually get out. Everything is fine. Nobody's going to die. Psych. No, I'm just kidding. As skeletons of other adventurers who have come here and been deemed unworthy start to come from the ground. And I am going to roll them into initiative now. Because I can do that. So we're going to start with, it would help if I were on the right layer. I'm going to start with you, buddy. And we're going to start with you, buddy. And then we're going to go to you, buddy. Descending order. So, Yenna, it is your turn. This skeleton has just appeared. What do you do?
Yenna's going to go up to this one, 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
The sword is out.
Yep.
So I am going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
And I will roll for an attack.
Go for it. Give me that yummy, yummy goodness.
Actions. All right. I'm going to do 2 hands on the sword.
Okay, versatile. Nice.
Wait, one sec. Why are you not giving me the option to roll? All right, there we go.
An 18. That is going to hit.
And then, yes, so 18 hits. And why are you not actually allowing me? Sorry, beyond 20 for some reason is not letting me roll for the D10 damage for the two hands.
No worries, that's fine. We could just roll D10 here.
Yeah, yeah. Savage Attacker, I could reroll that one.
There you go. Jesus! Feast or famine with you, huh?
Noir rolls. What can I say?
You know what?
And then,
And I'm sure that's not a 1d10 plus 1. I'm pretty sure that's a 1d10 plus 4, right?
yes, +4, so technically plus 5, because it's +1 weapon.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I do an extra D8 fire damage from the green flame blade.
It doesn't matter. It's dead.
Nice. But on a hit, another a green flame does leap off the blade and hits another creature of my choice within 5 feet of it, but there is not one in 5 feet. So.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Even or odd?
Evens. Even Stevens.
Okay. Alright. That's going to bring us to skeletons. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. I need to undo a thing.
Where's those skelly boys?
Descending. Whoop. And it was just Yuna's turn. Boop, 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 boop. Skelly boy. So that's going to be him. What are we going to do to y'all? Short bow. And he's going to make 2 attacks at Yuna because he just killed one. So, here we go. Whoop. And whoop. Jesus Christ. I'm guessing a 6 and an 11 don't hit.
Current armor class is 15.
Awesome. That's great. It is now one of the knights' turns. They are sitting and watching. It's the other knight's turn. He's sitting watching. A day. What do you do?
A day is going to dash
Okay.
60 feet that way. And then I'm going to use my bonus action. Summon an echo right there.
Okay. Give me that one more time.
I'm going to summon an echo right.
Boop.
Yes,
And the dot means you're real.
Nope. And that's the day's turn.
Okay.
The
That's
dash.
going to move us back to Arabella.
Are these skeletons hostile to us, or are they just standing there?
You just saw one shoot at Yuna.
Sounds good then. I will move. I can get to that one pretty easily. I'll attack this one. I'll move forward here. and
Okay.
Attack.
Go ahead and attack.
We'll do. This will be my haste action. So this will just be a normal rapier attack. A 22 to hit.
That'll do it.
7 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's still standing.
I will. Then I'm just gonna leave and go to the other one.
Okay. Jesus Christ, the speed. You ready for some real speed?
I suppose it does get an attack of opportunity against me
It
since I'm leaving its melee range.
It do though, and it's going to swoop and
Nope.
not hit. Of course, I roll higher on the person with the fucking
22.
bananas, AC. All right, so go ahead and roll your next attack.
Yep, I will. First one will be a normal rapier attack.
Mm-hmm.
19 to hit with 12 piercing damage.
That'll do. It is hurting. It is not in the best way right now.
Okay. And then I'll use Why don't we do Toll the Dead on the skeleton?
On this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. What does he have to roll?
He has to roll above a 17 or me to beat it.
No, for a wisdom. Does he have to roll wisdom or what?
It is a wisdom
save.
save, yes.
Yeah, he does not make it, and
Takes 14.
immediately falls apart. Even or odd?
Even.
Okay. Oop.
Is there another one appeared?
Oh yeah.
Oh! Okay.
It's a couple more.
Bonus action, Misty Step.
Where you moving to?
Over here.
Okay. That's where you're moving to. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Perception or Arcana, your choice.
I would love to do Arcana.
Okay.
24.
You feel a fracturing in the weave. There is something magical happening at these 2 points, and you're not quite sure what.
Interesting.
There's a fracturing in the weave at these 2 points.
All right. And with that, it is now. Let me roll my new Skelly Boys. Skelly Boys, you're not in the initiative yet, so you're gonna be. So sorry to jank up combat with this, but we gonna get there, y'all. So boop. And then we got this Skelly Boy. And then we got this Skelly Boy and this Skelly Boy. That Skelly
Wow.
Boy.
These 2 knights go a lot of adventures.
It's almost like people think you could be king if you come here. Okay, so that brings us to this Skelly Boy is dead, so he's out. This is also the dead Skelly Boy. So that brings us to Shosha.
All right. Let's see. How many of them can I get in this radius? Oh, anyone within range, huh? Okay, sure. I will move 30 feet forward.
Okay.
Can I reach anyone with that? Nope. Okay. I will. I wish that I had taken more area of effect spells, but it's fine. I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Who we hitting?
I got 2, so I'm hitting. They're all within my range.
Okay. Yeah, it's Eldritch Blast. You can hit the moon.
Yeah. But we'll go with the 2 that are closest to me. So these 2.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
Left and right.
Okay. Now roll your damage.
Okay.
I'm just seeing all the rulers. Everybody's doing some
Left.
thinking.
Right.
Okay, so left is no more, and right. Okay. Even or odd?
Odd.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to a Skelly boy. That's gonna bring us to this Skelly boy. And he is going to shoot at a Day's Echo. Gang. And Jesus Christ, I cannot win.
More rolls.
Shut up! He gets to shoot twice. There we go.
Hashtag Noir rolls.
No, we are not making that a hashtag.
You
And
should
so,
probably just keep. I was gonna say keep the token on the field because I'm gonna resume.
I know, but just to remind myself.
Okay, for sure.
And then that's gonna bring us to our next Skelly boy over here. He is now going to actually take a shot at a Day. Short bow. So that's gonna be 5 piercing on that shot and 6 piercing on the other. So it's just 11 damage, just a scratch. How's it? How are we at? Wow, we've already made our way back to Shosha already? I feel like I skipped people's turns.
Skip me
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, that's why I was
It's
just
okay.
like, that can't be right. So,
I think it was when the new Skellies entered the initiative.
yep.
Yeah.
So, Yenna, it is your turn.
Yenna's going to hold up the sword,
Mm-hmm.
and the reflection's going to catch what light there is.
Yep.
Funny thing about how Shosha didn't actually pick any area of effect spells. Yenna sure did. And swapped out a couple spells at level up. So, I'm going to cast Wall of Light in a 60-foot line to catch pretty much all these Skelly boys. It's a 5-foot thick wall of light. And they need to make me a...
Tell me where you're doing it.
I'm going from here to there
Okay.
in a 60-foot line.
Hold up. Wall of light.
So that catches the 4 of them. Hey.
I'm just gonna have it like, you all know what this represents. Fuck it.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
catches up. So how much damage do they take? What
They'll
do they
need to
have to
make
do?
me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. They are not especially awesome at that. It's 4 of them, right?
Yep.
All right. So going in order, he fails. How much damage does he take?
Well, let's have a quick look. We'll cast it using the pack swat. It's 18 points of radiant damage.
And it's saved for half, right?
Let's see. On a save. You'd think half damage, and anything that fails the save is blinded for 1 minute.
Okay, so even or odd?
Let's go odd. more skellies. Plus, just give me 1 second here. Let me just look at my features and traits. As a radiant soul, when I cast a spell that deals radiant or fire damage, I can add +5 to 1 radiant or fire damage roll of that spell against one of the targets.
Okay.
So one of those skellies takes an extra 5 points of damage.
Cool. So did you want to do that to one of the ones that made the save?
Yeah, sure, we'll do it to one of the ones that made the save.
Okay. Oh, whoops, that's why. I'm like, what the hell is that supposed to be? Okay. Boop. Even or odd?
Even.
Okay.
It's gonna be an odd this time.
Yep. Let's see. He failed, so he's dead as well. Even or odd? Even or odd?
Let's go odds again.
Even.
Again.
All right. And
Another 4.
this was the last one, and he survives. Like, oh no, that wall of light. No, he's dead. He's dead. Sorry.
It's also anything that enters the wall of light for the first time also takes that same amount of damage.
Awesome. So even or odd?
Let's go odd again.
Even.
It's gonna be even. Fuck.
All right. So.
And then 2 more skellies.
That's
So
10
we're-
skeletons you put on the board.
Yeah, that's two.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah.
Cool.
I'm actually just gonna take the knights out of initiative. Let's see, we got a lot of.
Don't forget to roll new initiatives for all
Yeah.
those extra skellies I put on the board for you.
I am. I feel like I'm being a bully today, but I love it. I told you this place was designed to kill you. Now, just so you know, this is the entrance. You can see the temple from here, so if you want to, you can try and make a mad dash. Or not. I mean, it's up to you.
I have a quick question for you, Noir.
Yeah?
Would you say that a wall of light is an obviously deadly hazard to a
Yes.
skeleton?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Okay, never mind.
All right.
Suggest the skeletons go swimming.
All right.
More like compel them to go swimming.
So
Is
we're on.
radius the full way across, or is it the half thingy on a circle?
It's half. So
This
the
is
diameter would be the full length.
The full thingy. Okay.
and also since you triggered this, I gotta start rolling this now. Well,
Triggered what?
Nothing. Where's the die? Let's see, how many turns? Cool. Where's the dice? Give me just a second. I'm totally organized. Where the fuck did I put my fucking dice? Oh, here it is. Alright. So we're on round 11. Cool. Cool. Alright, so it is now Skelly Boy's turn over here. He is going to shamble his Skelly way. Wow, they still have 30 foot movement speed. 5, 10, 15, 25. Oh, he can't. He'll walk into that wall. 25, 30. Oh, that wall's doing some work. It's doing some work.
Hey.
Next,
Throw it up.
next Skelly's turn. Oh, this is a dead Skelly. So that brings us to a day. A day. Where are we putting your clone?
A day will look at Shosha and say, figure out how to stop this. And will... Where does a day go? He'll go right there and provoke that attack of opportunity because he doesn't care.
Okay. Skelly boy gonna swing. Swing, Skelly boy. And of course I miss.
And then I will summon my clone right here.
Oops. Boop. Okay.
And I'm going to scatter the skeleton to my left.
Go ahead, roll your attack.
Be gone.
Jesus.
Away with you.
Let's roll the damage. I mean, we don't really need to pull a crit card. We can, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's see what your damage is. Yeah, we don't need to.
23.
Yeah, he's done.
You could just in case he gets an extra attack.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's take a look.
True.
Let's take a look. I'm gonna draw one. For let's see. It's bludgeoning.
Yep.
Bludgeoning. Maximum damage, and the target must make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target is pushed back 15 feet. So, it's a good
it's
one.
34 damage instead of.
Yeah, he's done.
Just a good old golf swing.
Okay. Odd or even?
Even.
Ah, just a one. Alright, it's still your turn.
And then I will make my second attack through my echo to destroy this one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. Okay, that's gonna hit. Yeah, he is done. And it's this one, right?
Yeah.
Cool. He is Dunzo. Odd or even?
Odd.
I didn't notice all the ones that were on the lower part of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to use one of my Unleash Incarnations
Yep.
to make an additional attack on this one.
Gotcha. Go ahead. Roll your attack.
Doobity-bop-be-doo. Shit, why can I not read? There you go.
Okay, that'll hit.
Oh, wow. I rolled a 2 and a 1, and then I re-rolled 2s and 1s, and I rolled another 1 and a 5.
So you get to re-roll your one again, right?
No, I don't get to keep re-rolling. I only get it once. So,
Okay.
12 points damage.
Yeah, he is on death's door for sure. That'll be anything else?
I will have my echo move to right here.
Awesome. That brings us to the top of the round. So that's gonna drop our counter by 1.
Our what now? Our what now? Our
What?
counter?
What's going on?
Just I think you said a word. If you care to explain it, I'll be happy.
That would be a thing that I would do, wouldn't it? All right, so now I can use a D10. Awesome. Yeah. So Arabelle, it's your turn.
Okay.
You notice there's starting to be a shimmering
Can I
right here.
investigate that? Would that take a turn, or is for an action to do that, or can I just Arcana check the shimmering?
I mean, you could Arcana check it.
Will it cost me a
Action?
action, or it'll cost me an action?
Mm-hmm.
I can use my hasted action for that, right?
Nope.
No, I have to use my real action.
Yep.
Jag nabbit. Okay, we'll I have 80 feet of movement. That's a wall.
Mm-hmm.
You can shoot things through the light wall. You can actually
Yeah.
see through it. It's just made of
Mhm.
light.
And like I say, right now you guys are on the front the front lawn of the sunken castle. If you continue past here or here, that'll take you towards the entrance.
Can you point those
Okay.
out one more time?
The entrance is gonna be right around here. I'm pinging it, or here.
Thank you. Yeah, I was too focused on the skeletons that are all amassing behind me.
Yeah, you got looking like you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, your snake's still over there. Let me move your snake with you.
Yes, please.
Snake. I suppose I could take these dead boys off the board. Let me clean it
Yes,
up.
please.
See, it doesn't look so bad when you take the dead ones off.
Matter of opinion, really.
I mean, they're hardly
I'd
doing...
like to.
Go
I'd like to
ahead.
spend my non-haste action
Mhm.
to investigate the thing. Why the fork?
You start to see that there is a breeze coming from these two areas, and they're shaping the sand into runic shapes. And as you start to investigate, you hear sinking. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. And it gets sadder as they sing. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
That's what I get for my investigation. Is
Yep.
that it's just singing?
I will say go ahead and roll me another Arcana check or history check.
They're both the same. So 16.
You are familiar with the lore of a particularly powerful type of undead that is known for its singing. And
Is this?
they are attracted to areas where they may have failed in life. And activity in these spots attracts them.
Is this runic stuff the summoning an undead, or is it?
It's almost
this-
as if the unhallowed ground beneath you is summoning them.
And this is not something I can deal with a counter spell, perchance, would it?
You don't know?
It's not like I can cast it. Hmm. I would like to take the dodge action with my hasted action.
Okay. And that's gonna move us over to Shosha. What's up?
I just remembered one of my class features, so that's fun. I'd like to look at the ring and say out loud, how do I stop this?
You don't. You run.
I look at Ade, who just told me to figure out how to stop it, and I say, stop it by getting inside. And I will far step. Over here.
And when you get over here, you start to hear the singing. La, 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 la. And you hear in your head, oh, sweet Malcolm.
Do I see the glowing things on the ground that Arabella saw?
Mm-hmm. I will say, give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
It's about to ask.
I have advantage against spells and magical effects. Would that come into play here?
Nope.
Okay.
That will fail. So your eyes go cloudy. And you're here again. And you look around. And all the undead are gone. And all of your friends are gone. And you're walking. And you see a knight sharpening his blade. And a voice comes out that's not your own, but you feel yourself talking. You know, if you keep whittling away at that blade, Malcolm, there's not going to be anything left of it. Solus, would you stop fretting? You're always worrying. I worry for a reason. So, when do you think the attack is coming? There's not going to be an attack. There's always an attack coming, Malcolm. That's why we're here. Well, as long as we're together, I'm sure we'll be fine. One doesn't become a knight so easily, right? I get it. We're the first and last line of defense. You remember the oath, don't you? Of course I remember the oath. First. Last. Eternal. And then you're back.
Shosha is shaken and she doesn't take her action.
Okay.
She just stands there a little shell-shocked.
Alright. And that's going to bring us to one of our Skelly boys. He is going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
I forgot to cast that earlier. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. And he is going to take a swing at a day. Swing 1, swing 2, and of course I miss both. And that's gonna bring us to another Skelly boy over here. He can't do anything but shoot. Okay, that's still in range. Does 23 hit,
Absolutely. As AC is 15.
Cool. That's gonna be 12 damage.
Not much.
Alright. And
Concentration check. That's a thing.
yep.
That's a Constitution saving throw, correct?
Yep. Oof.
Does that drop the wall of light? I'm trying to remember. It's half damage.
That does drop the wall of light.
Okay. It's 10 or half the damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, half the damage would be 12, which would be 6 or would have been a 6 or higher, or a 10. So 11. Still
Whoops.
keeps concentration.
Never mind. I'm a dumb. Alright,
No, it's okay.
next, oh my god, that's why it's fucked up. I keep adding them in, but I forget to do descending order. We'll just go until we hit, wow, never mind. Anyway.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. So whose turn? We were just on Yenna's turn, so we're just gonna go Skelly Boy. Skelly Boy down here. It's gonna 5, 10. Well, that's not what I was trying to do. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. Alright, he attacked already. Now it's his turn. 30. He's gonna take a shot at a day, the real one. Two 13s are gonna miss. This one is also going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And now he's flanking, so he will get to attack with advantage. Boop. Boop. So that is going to be a crit. But for the first hit, that is 6 damage. And for the crit, gonna deal 1.
Hey, Noir.
What's up?
You're swinging at my echo.
Ah, tits! Nice, I forgot the dot. It's the, okay, whoops, boop. So it doesn't matter. Unless it gets an extra attack, which it does not. Triple damage, that's all. We hope you don't die. Wow, thanks Nord. Nord Gaming. Such a dick card. Let's see, that's him. He can't do anything but take 2 shots at Yenna. So Yenna, you're about to get 2 short bow attacks. Boop, boop.
Both hit.
Okay. 6, and so just another 10 damage. Go ahead and roll that that Constitution save for me. This is now this one, 5, 10, 15, 20. He's flanking and attacking you. Jeez, this is starting to get bad. Swing, swing. Okay. So that's going to be 13 damage. We've got this Skelly boy over here who's going to 5, 10, and he's also going to attack. He's not flanking, however. Swing, swing. I'm guessing the 20 hits. Bingo, bango. Another 8 damage on top of that. Now we're on Shosha. Wait, hold on. I feel like I skipped again. Yenna got skipped. I keep skipping you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yenna, it is your turn.
Because I'm quiet. I get it. It's fine. All right. I am going to use my action for the wall of light to launch a beam of radiance.
It can do that?
Yeah. Until the spell ends, you can use an action to launch a beam of radiance from the wall at one creature you can see within 60 feet of it.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot it at this Skelly boy that's right in front of Aday. And I'm going to yell at Aday, "Get inside!" And then I'm going to use my action, or my movement, to leap, because jump is still on, into, just through the wall. If it breaks the concentration, fine.
Okay.
But we'll find out. So...
Do you take damage when you cross it?
I do. I would.
How high is it?
It says it's 20 feet high.
You could cross that.
I could probably jump over it and then in.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
So you want it to land right next to Arabella?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
So
and
what I'll do is I'll roll that attack action first.
Yeah, he's done.
Okay, that Skelly is done, so that way Aday has a little bit more of a clear path to run through.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's no way.
Yep.
Even or odd?
Whatever I want to choose is wrong, so let's go odd.
Hey!
Not gonna lie, totally forgot about that part of the mechanic. I was like, I mean, I can just kill him. Not going to do that. It's important to stop doing that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Find your way out isn't working? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Look at Harper right now. This is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
You think I'm not prepared to cast Fireball?
Oh, I'm sorry. You drop a whole ton of backstory lore in the middle of a freaking combat, and you expect me to stay super engaged in the moment? What? I hate you so much.
So yeah, that is my turn. I'm gonna hope that Aday can make his way in.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Skelly Boys. Skelly Boy over here. It's going to move 5, 10, 25, and he's going to take a shot at Shosh. Swak.
He has disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Does a 16 hit?
Hold on. I actually need to reread that. What does it say? No, sorry. It has to make a wisdom saving throw, not disadvantage.
Oh, okay, cool. He's not gonna make that.
DC 17.
Oh shit! Okay, never mind. This guy really wants to hit you.
Apparently, dang. Okay, so the first attack roll is the one that you go with, or whichever. It wasn't a disadvantage. I was incorrect there.
Okay.
It's just a wisdom saving throw.
All right. So does a 16 hit?
That's my AC right now.
All right, so everybody, this is the first bit of damage. I think
Shush is
Shush
finally
is taking
taking
some damage. We did it, yo. We can cut the
This
session.
is also, I will note, the first time that anything has attacked Shosha.
True.
Well, they couldn't before because he flew. Oh, anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be 5 points of damage. That's his turn. So the next Skelly Boy. Oh shit, hold on. I skipped the shit with Skelly Boy. So this Skelly Boy, no, that's the Skelly Boy that just ran. So it's okay. I see. It's this Skelly Boy. So 5, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's gonna be another 2 at you, Shosh.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Holy fucking shit!
Are you kidding me?
And I get a good luck die.
Wow.
A -1 and they're beating my DC 17? Are you kidding me? Yeah, they can attack me.
Thematic.
Okay. So, I mean, it is thematic as shit. So we're gonna have 2 short bow attacks. Boop, boop. Fucking.
God, wow.
What is going on?
Bring back the noir rolls, man.
What
Jeez.
happened?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
turned up
both of those
the.
will hit.
The noir rolls giveth, and the noir's rolls take it away.
So that's just gonna be 9 damage. And now we're on this Skelly Boy here. You see what happens when y'all call it noir rolls? 5, 10, and he's gonna attack you. You a day with advantage.
Yeah.
So I believe both of those hit.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 12 damage.
Gotcha.
Next Skelly Boy is. Oh, he's all the way down here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Next Skelly Boy is here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he will take a shot at a day.
Bingo.
What the fuck is going on, Roll20? Roll20 was like, we've had enough of the we've had enough of the game. It's the same damage too. 12 damage. Alright, so it is now a day's turn.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind there, gamer.
Okay.
Nice. Good shit. Love that.
I am going to
Yeah.
use my good luck card,
Oh boy.
and I'm actually going to give this to you. Because I can do that.
Oh my.
Because I am GM and I do as I please. So a day, I just traded you the card.
Accept trade.
So go ahead and tell everybody what that card does.
This card may be handed to the GM at any time for the following benefits. I receive the maximum amount of healing possible from any one source.
So go ahead and give yourself the maximum amount that you can get from your second win.
Yo, I heal 19 then. I am going to use my action to disengage.
You don't want those 3 opportunity attacks, bruh?
And then I am going to
Does he take damage for running through the wall?
probably, I would imagine,
Yeah,
creature
no.
enters this space.
Yep, first time a creature enters the space or goes to the wall.
Alright, how much damage is he taking? Team kill! Team kill!
Hey, listen, I can get you back up if I need to. So,
Was 18? Was
only 15?
Wisdom save. I'm not good at those. Alright, 15 points of radiant damage.
You are also blinded.
Oh no!
I'm gonna use Indomitable then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and reroll the save. 'cause I
It's just a minute, though.
Alright, so here's how I'm going to play blinded. And we're gonna... So, this point is 1. This point is 2. This point is 3. And this point is 4. Whenever you want to take the movement action, we're going to roll a d4. And what we roll on the d4 is the direction that you head. Unless you're being assisted by someone else. And they have to be within, I'll make it fair, say 20 feet of you.
I have a solution. That's the end of the day's turn.
Okay. So, we're going to move over to our next Skelly boy. Where is this Skelly boy? Oh, he's all the way over
All the
here.
way at the bottom.
4, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And now we're on Arabella, so that moves our round counter. And it's your turn. What are you gonna do, Arabella?
How much movement does it cost to drag someone?
It will slow you down by half.
Okay, so I can move 40 feet.
Yes.
I forgot to mention that the wall does block line of sight. I just read that now.
So they can't shoot at us through.
Okay.
They can shoot, they just can't see. It'll pass through.
They get disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah.
I will. I would like to take a Dave by the hand.
Okay. So that's 5, 10. I'll give it to you at 10.
Allow me to assist you.
And I am going to hoof it. I am going to dash with my haste action towards this, toward the entrance.
We're
Alright.
leaving right
So-
now.
So go ahead and move yourself.
Boop.
And that'll bring him with you. Okay, so much for that. Let's ungroup. Alright, cool. So you two make it off the map. I'm gonna take you both out of I'm gonna take you both out of initiative order. Now. And that's gonna bring us to a couple of Skelly boys. Let's see which Skelly boys are we looking at here. Skelly boy over here. Oh, so dead Skelly boy. So let's take you off the map. Yeah, they really can't even get to you, so I'm not even gonna bother. Y'all want to run? Just make a break for it.
That's what Yenna's doing, and Yenna will look to Shosha and say, "We need to go."
Shosha will blink and then blink out of existence because she is far stepping to the door. It's within 60 feet.
All right.
Yenna's just gonna jump towards the door.
So
Actually, I should check that with you, Noir. When I went all trancy weird, did I keep concentration on
Yeah.
my spell?
Mhm.
Okay, just checking because it seems like a particularly you thing to do to make me have to roll for concentration on that. Anyway.
So that seems like a you thing to do. No,
Given the way this session has gone, that seems
that's
like a
not
you
a
thing to do.
that's not a you thing to do. This is a you thing for me to do. So you all make it past the front.
Wow, that looks awful.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
What the heck is that?
The entrance. You all make it towards the front. Make it past the courtyard, and you get to the entrance, and you see that there is a tar pit between you and the entrance. And you'll have to figure out how you're going to navigate from where you are to where you need to be. And that is where we're going to end our session for today, folks.
So, as a point of note, since I know we're wrapping up, as soon as they're like essentially as soon as the Flash stops running with Aday's hand, Aday is going to summon his Echo Knight, and then it's going to see through the Echo Knight.
Oh,
so fucking blinded.
Nice. I like that. Yeah, it's not gonna be. I see the rulers going. And that's where we're ending our session, giving you all a little something to think about. This has been episode 3 of The Lonely Throne. We ran a little long this go around. We're about 3 hours this session, but I think it was all worth it. I think it was a little bit of fun. We had a little bit of a Left 4 Dead type situation, or what's it, Walking Dead. I have been your GM, Noir. I hope that you all enjoyed this little adventure and some of the revelations that we've discovered about characters. And so let's put the spotlight where it belongs. I'm sorry, I just feel some seething hatred coming from my Zuko. Let's put the spotlight on.
Word I'd use.
Well, you know what? Let's start with Harper. Hey, Harper, how you doing? How you feeling? Where can we find you?
I am doing just fine. Thanks for asking, Noir. This was super fun. I loved every second of it. My name is Harper. I have been playing Shosha Destroyers today, and you can find me on Twitter at HarperSona Games. You can listen to the podcast that I co-host with Darby, Chaotic Creations. You can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts, and on Twitter at ChaoticPod. I hate you, Noir.
I deserve that. Let's move counterclockwise and see what's up with Anita. How you doing? How you feeling? What's up? Where can we find you?
I'm good. Again, vibing, having a great time.
Good. I mean,
my dad's gonna die. I mean,
you don't know, that vial could have been medicine. She could have been.
Oh sure, yep. Mm-hmm.
Helping get a hangover remedy for
best, finest breakfast. Yep. Greasy breakfast and a good tonic to start the day. That's right. Yeah, so hi, I'm Anita. You can find me most places at Panita or at Critical Misses. I run the Critical Misses Twitch channel, so you can find me there most times, and other places some other times. Check my schedule. That's the thing. But yeah, I had a great time playing Yenna Stein. And I'm excited to wrap this up with our 4th
and final
soon enough. Oh, that's how long we've been going because my lights change. That's how you know.
And let's continue on down the clock. We've got D. D, how you feeling? I mean, surely you can't be upset with me.
I mean, all things considered, like, I don't think I have too much to be upset about that I know about yet. There's some things that I already knew about that kind of happened, and some things that Aday knew about that D didn't.
Don't you love when that happens?
But yeah, man, ain't it just the best? Yeah, I'm D. Hi. I do things on the internet sometimes. Follow me on Twitter.
I'm sorry. I'm seeing all the rulers still going on the map. As I'm watching you motherfuckers try to figure this out.
I'm actually still on the same map, which I might need to refresh.
Yeah, you need to refresh. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have Darby. Hey, Darby, how you doing? How you feeling? Where can we find you?
I'm doing just peachy. You can find me as @DarbyPack on Twitter. You can also
catch me co-hosting my podcast with Harper, Chaotic Creations. You can find our podcast episodes anywhere you can find podcasts, and you can find us on Twitter as @chaoticpod. I think Harper probably already said that, but I'm a little frazzled from all the combat we just did. You can also catch me, Dee, and Anita on Wednesdays on the Critical Misses channel, playing vampires. You can watch me play a very awkward, nerdy vampire named Minerva.
All right, and hello again. I'm Noir. You can find me right here on my Twitch channel, The Noir Enigma, or on my Twitter or YouTube at The Noir Enigma. Instagram, TikTok, and SoundCloud is just Noir Enigma. Thank you very much for joining us. This again is a campaign setting that I've been running for 20 plus years, and it's been an absolute treat to get to bring new people into this world. You know, I think they like it a little bit.
I hate it here. That's a lie.
We're
It's
being
pretty
held against our
terrible.
will.
You will play until you die.
I've
No.
been trapped in this Zoom call for 5 days. I haven't even changed my shirt.
It's been a week and I still have the same hoodie on.
Okay, you know what? They started to complain. I gotta cut it out. We'll see you later. Bye.